Welcome to Quadratic Mathematics. I am on the series, the 7 building block of mathematics, and this is the last concept that I want to take you through. Quadratic simultaneous equation. That is when you have a linear equation and a quadratic equation. How do we solve them simultaneously? I have a first question on the screen. Solve the equations. X plus y is equal to 5. X squared plus y squared is equal to 30. So let's look at how we are going to solve this. So let's label this one as equation 1, and then this as equation. In my video, one of the blocks, I talk about simultaneous equation, and then the methods of solving simultaneous equation. We have elimination method, substitution method. You can use graph to solve. The double method for this question is substitution method. So let's make one of the variable the subject from equation 1. So from equation 1, x is equal to 5 minus 1. Send 1 to the right hand side. We then put this in equation 2. So put x in equation 2. So wherever you see x, you put 5 minus y. So this implies that 5 minus y all squared plus y squared is equal to 13. We then expand. So we have 25, 2 times 5, 10y times y. So we have minus 10y plus y squared plus another y squared is equal to 13. So we can group the like terms. 25 minus 10y plus 2y squared is equal to 13. So let's rearrange this and then once again group the like terms. So 2y squared minus 10y plus 25 minus 13 is equal to 0. So we have 2y squared minus 10y, 25 minus 13 giving us 12. Now 2 minus 10, 12. So 2 can divide through. So when you divide through, we are getting y squared minus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. Then solve the quadratic equation. Y squared minus 5y plus 6 is equal to 0. The coefficient here is 1. We multiply it by 6. Now, then we find the factors of 6. Now when we add, we get minus 5y. And when we multiply, we get plus 6. So minus 2 minus 3 will be the factors. Minus 2 plus minus 3 is minus 5. Minus 2 times minus 3 is plus 6. We then break the middle term into these factors. So this implies that y squared minus 3y minus 2y plus 6 is equal to 0. So y squared minus 3y minus 2y minus 6 is equal to 0. Care must be taken here. When you bring the negative out, here must be negative so that when you expand, you still get the original expression. So we have y minus 3 minus 2 y minus 3 is equal to 0. So we have y minus 3 and then y minus 2 is equal to 0. If that is the case, y minus 3 is equal to 0 implies y is equal to 3, and then y minus 2 is equal to 0 implies y is equal to 2. We then find the corresponding values of x. So we have two values of find the value of x in each case. For y is equal to 3, x will be 5 minus 3, which is 2. For y is equal to 2, x will be 5 minus 2, which is 3. So therefore, when x is 2, y is 3. And then when x is 3, y is 2. So we are getting 2 values of x and 2 values of y. Let's look at the next one. I have the next question. So with this, I want you to pause the video and try it before I give you the solution. So once again, there are some simultaneous equations that using the elimination will be somehow extremely difficult, and sometimes you may not be successful in getting your answer. So with this type, we can use substitution. Let's label this one as equation 1. This is equation 2. So from 1, we can find y to be 3 minus x. We then put y in equation 2. So this implies x times 3 minus x is equal to 2. So we have 3x minus x squared is equal to 2. So we can rearrange this, making 3x minus x squared minus 2 is equal to 0. So we can do better. Minus x squared plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. And here is negative. We can multiply through by negative. Then we have x squared minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. So the coefficient here is 1, then 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. So if we find the factors of 2, and when we add, we get minus 3. When we multiply, we get 2. So if you take minus 1 and then minus 2, minus 1 times minus 2 is giving us positive 2. And then minus 1 plus minus 2, minus 3. Let's break the middle term. So x squared minus x minus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. We then factorize. So x minus 1 minus 2 x minus 1. So we have x minus 1 and then x minus 2 is equal to 0. So when x minus 1 is equal to 0, it implies that x will be equal to 1. Then when x minus 2 is equal to 0, it implies that x will be equal to 2. So we now have 2 values of x. We have y, the corresponding 2 values of y. So for x is equal to 1, y will be 3 minus 1, which is 2. And then for x is equal to 2, y will be 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So therefore, when x is equal to 1, y is 2. Then when x is equal to 2, y is 1. So that is the solution. You can cross-check with your answer. Thank you very much, viewers, for watching this video. If you still have not subscribed, kindly click on the subscribe button, and then you can also turn on your notification button.